What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at Enterbay 1/6 scale basketball hoop. And I purchased this at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. This is something that I've had my eye on for a long time now. And all of you know I've had the Storm, I think it's Storm Collectibles rim for years up until I upgraded to this, and I think it's about time. You can see here it's a shot clock. It has just one page here, so let's do an unboxing. It's a massive box. It's kind of messed up, honestly, the box that I received, but nonetheless, you know, honestly, I don't know if you can put it back in the box after you disassemble it, because I had some trouble with Storm Collectibles rim. You know, I broke a tab and when disassembling it, but I feel like I'm gonna break a hell of a lot more if I decide to put this on the box. So it might be safe to say that I should get rid of the box for this guy, that I won't be able to sell this down the line, because it's just hard. Like if I did, I probably would use a different box, but you know, nonetheless, you can see it here. It's broken down to several pieces here, which it's easy to assemble, you know. It's just initially when you are pulling it out, of course, it does feel overwhelming. You see a lot of pieces and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna assemble all of these. But honestly, it's just a few clicks here and there. It's not bad to put it together. I can imagine it's gonna be terrible to pull it apart. So let's do the assembly. So from the base, you just kind of snap this on. I don't know how you're gonna snap it off though. I always had that fears, and you know what, I'm gonna sell this down the line, you know. This one's pretty easy. This is from the stem, and you just kind of push the backboard, and that is it. I guess there's two tabs on the side which you can push out if you are gonna disassemble it down the line. The material construction though is beautiful. You can see the under of the backboard is rubber, which is kind of like in the same in reality, in real world, that's how it is. The bottom part, and we're assembling the I guess, what do you call this, the support system on the side here. It kind of snaps in and on and off, and this is the shot clock that goes and you can see there's an on and off button here, and the speaker on the side, which I'll show you, and we'll take out this film. You, depending on your battery, I think I don't have like much battery here, you don't see the shot clock, but it actually does turn on, and you see the game clock on the side, and they are fully functional. So that's the beauty of it. So what it does is it just kind of inserts on the hole in there, and then just kind of clips on to the base itself. Now the base of the rim, as you can see, it says Enterbay. That's made out of foam. You see that? That's foam right there. And in real NBA, I believe there's a padding. You know, remember when Paul George kind of stepped on one of those and broke his leg? That's unfortunate, but he stepped on one of those foam, so that is to prevent them from crashing to, you know, like a hard surface. And Enterbay did a fantastic job on recreating that. And you know, let's look at it from, it's a very tall accessory. It's not a figure, it's an accessory, and then you add the shot clock into it, and it adds to the overall size, which is intimidating at first. And features snapback rim, an actual diecast rim. See, hear that? Yeah, see that? It snaps back, and it's metal, that rim. And as far as the shot clock here, I'm gonna shut up here so you can hear. All right, did you hear that? There's like an actual working sound when the shot clock expires. I don't think it's that accurate. However, it is pretty cool. I must say, it is pretty cool that it's included in that. Now let's put some figures in here. So you got Michael Jordan and LeBron James trying to block his shot, just to give you a sense of the scale of the rim itself, compared to if you put figures in them. And it's pretty good scale. And this is another shot right here with LeBron trying to dunk the ball. No, not trying, he's gonna dunk the ball in. You see it here, you know, his head is by the rim, and it depends too on the shot that you're trying to make. Sometimes you need to prop the player itself, or in this case, I put the clamp on his legs to elevate him a little bit higher. Now, there's risk to this. Speaking of risk, Shaq. And most players have a rim holding hand, kind of like what you're seeing now. And Shaq is not being supported by anything, by a stand, nothing. This is purely him hanging on to the rim because, you know, Shaq attack is used to doing this. And it works well. As you can see him, he's elevated. The rim can fully support him 100% here. And the rim snaps back. And Shaq is a heavy figure. So you see how durable this rim is. And you know, let's just take a closer look into the details. It says Enterbay on the side. The rim itself, like I mentioned, you know, the construction is well built. It's just nice. It's nice overall. If you have a single Enterbay figure, this would work well. And you see the shot clock, it just adds realism to it. A fully functional working game clock and shot clock just adds to the layer. And final thoughts, and you see Derrick Rose in there as well. I'm going to turn on the lights. It's a massive piece. If you don't have the space, I suggest think twice before getting this. But I would also suggest to create some space because it is just pure awesomeness. This rim right here, if you're a basketball fan, it just enhances your display overall. Big caveat though is where you're going to put him. Derrick Rose, for all intents and purposes, this is a 1/6 figure. It's 12 inches tall, and that is standing. He's in flight mode here. He's kind of gonna dunk the ball, and he's still short, or he's still pretty small compared to the size of this rim. So, and also the price. This is priced around, I think, $240. So it's a bit pricey. However, like I mentioned, if you are an Enterbay fan, basketball fan, and if you have several Enterbay figures, I highly recommend it. As long as you have the space to put it on. And if you like photography, you know, go ahead and do so. But yeah, let me know in the comments how you feel about this piece. Is this something that you're looking forward to? Too big for your own space? Love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.